because of apparently the Canucks bending over to Toronto, the National Hockey League, the Athletic, my friend's sign at the Canucks game was taken away from him upon entry, which read, "Quinn is your daddy now, Dom."
Why would that be taken away?
Well, because the Athletic, based out of Toronto, there's a very clear Toronto Maple Leafs fan who owns the company, and just anything going against the Athletic, the NHL is going to come down on them. So, Canucks got word very quickly that this sign was there and gone, denied.
That's soft as shit.
Yeah. So there you go. There you go.
If nothing else, that would have been like. I don't truly believe this statement, but the whole idea behind no press is bad press, like that would be good. That gets people to look at the Athletic. It is notoriety. It is like at least getting some spotlight, even though it's like taking a dig at Dom. Like if you can't laugh at yourself, like there's no way that Dom like is sitting here like, I still
he doesn't care.
I'm correct. Like he doesn't give a shit.
So he doesn't care at all.
Why not let it happen? I think that's puppy dog shit.
Yeah, me too. And again, just for the record, like I have no issue with Dom Luszczyszyn. Is that how you pronounce it?
Sure.
I have no issue with him.
I think it's Dom Luszczyszyn.
Luszczyszyn. I have no issue with Dom Luszczyszyn. I have no issue with Jay Fresh. I'm just rejoicing the fact that Canucks Twitter, which is the most toxic NHL Twitter, fan base, which are usually divided. Like they're divided like the States is politically. I'm not even kidding. It is like one side or the other, and there's nobody in the middle. Well, except for like me and a couple of people who don't even participate with them anymore. But I just want to say it again. And this will be the last time I say it on this podcast. It is a beautiful thing to see the entire Canucks Twitter come together. even if it's to hate on somebody, it's still a beautiful thing. And now it's just like, it's now a meme. It's like all Canucks fans now have come together supporting Quinn Hughes against that particular analytic community.
All right. And, all hyperbole removed though. Norris. Yes, no.
I mean, if it ended right now, absolutely. Like if the season ended right now, we had to give one out.
No.
Absolutely.
I'm asking, do you really think he can put together a Norris campaign this year?
I do. I think like the only thing that people were critical on him was his one-on-one battles in the defensive zone, and he's getting stronger, he's getting better, and he's not even putting himself in situations where he has to get into those battles anymore, which usually he's a smaller player. It's not even an issue in the first 7 or 8 games of the season. It has not been an issue for him at all. He is hands down, like right next to Petey and JT Miller. He's right up there as like, I can't say he's the best player on the team because JT Miller and Pettersson have been outstanding as well. But also like he's right there with like elite player in the National Hockey League and one of the best players on the team, if not the best player on the team, because I personally think defense is the hardest position to play in hockey. And the fact that he is looking like the best in the league, man, it's truly a beautiful thing to watch, because it's just been nothing but sadness in Canuck land for the last few years, despite JT Miller almost putting up a 100-point season, Elias Pettersson coming into his own. It's so cool to see that there's a guy here who's like levels above what we've seen in a long time at that position for the Vancouver Canucks.
In a long, like when is the last time?
I mean, honestly, like I don't think they've ever really had a defenseman like him, because but Edler was probably their best. If you look at like the whole,
it's not even close.
No, I know Edler. I mean, Ehrhoff was only there for a season.
He was
Jovanovski. Like Ehrhoff was so good back in the day, man. I loved him.
Jovo was different. He was just a big fucker.
Yeah, but no, realistically, they've never had a defenseman like him, and now they might have one of the best that of this era, which is really cool.
Where do you put him? Like take this immediate season, what's happened so far, out of the direct equation. Like I'm not talking Norris. I'm saying like in the league, where do you rank him amongst defensemen if you're being objective? Like is he top 5, top 10, top 20? Like where does he firmly sit where you like will hear no argument.
No bias, top 5, 100%. And
So
if you asked me that last year,
any player to the Minnesota Wild, and he is in the top 5 in that discussion for you.
Like defenseman, yes, 100%. 100%. And I know some Minnesota Wild listeners are probably like, we don't need another small skating defenseman.
Well,
if you just put him in that small skating defenseman category, you do not know hockey and you've never seen him. Because like he does so much more than that. And his shot is improved. Like he's dangerous everywhere.
All right, let's play this game. For real, healthy, you want him or Makar?
I don't know. I ranked them the same, man.
All right, we'll come back to that one then.
Okay, no, you know what? Fine. No, I'll say Makar because he's got fucking 2-3 inches on him or whatever it is. He's taller than him. Sure. I'll say Makar just because he could. You know what? It just stopped. I was just say, I'll say Makar because he's probably more durable, but
maybe not.
Maybe not because Makar gets hit. Hughes doesn't. So you know what? No, Hughes, he's been more durable in his career.
Huh. Okay. So I'm not even sure how to take that one there. You just like picked both 3 different times. So I guess we can call it a tie-ish.
It's hard to say. It's hard to say.
Victor Hedman.
At this point in his career,
I'm saying like this year.
Hughes.
Not based on play
Hughes.
so far. Like, I mean, just
Hughes.
like where they're at in their career.
Hughes.
You're a psycho. Okay. Yossi.
Yossi.
Heiskanen. That was fast. Okay. Here's an interesting one for you. Moritz Seider.
To be perfectly honest, I haven't seen enough of him.
Fair enough.
But I know he's damn. I've heard from what I've seen, he's good. But I haven't seen enough of him, so it would be a biased answer when saying Hughes.
Fox.
Ooh. Hughes.
Okay. Dahlin. Hughes. Narrowly. Very like by a hair. Wow, you are just
by a hair.
Insane.
By a hair.
Slavin.
Hughes.
Wow, you are something.
Heiskanen, I think, is one of the not only the best defensemen, but I think he's one of the best players in the league. Like he is incredible. He's on a whole like.
We're not even talking about.
No, I know, but I'm just saying. You said, Heiskanen was quick. Yeah, he should be quick.
I'm glad because I'm very much with you.
Like he's the better version of Victor Hedman, and I didn't think that could happen. Like a Hedman in his prime, you know.
Huh. This is all very interesting. I mean, you've made it very clear that no matter who I throw out there, he's going to end up in your top 5. So yeah, I guess he's top 5 for you. There you go.
And hey, I
think Cale Makar is arguably the best player in the league for their position. Like I think he brings more value with what he does than a McDavid and a Draisaitl do. So
I think an elite defenseman does for any team. Yeah. I think a defenseman on that level does brings that for any team.
But I think he does it better than any defenseman.
I think Quinn Hughes is right up there too. But like I said, he's amazing. He's absolutely amazing.
All right. So according to you, you've probably got Hughes sitting at number 3 in the league behind Yossi and Heiskanen.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep. And again, it's my point of view. Skating, if you're a defenseman and you skating is one of the most important things, and he is levels above everybody in the league skating wise. He's the best skater I've ever seen and still have ever seen in the National Hockey League. It brings tears to my eyes. It's so gorgeous, man. Like it's unbelievable. Yeah. And for someone who's a terrible skater on, at levels of a Canadian, I should be better at skating given that I'm Canadian. It's just it blows my fucking mind, seeing him do what he does on the ice.